Mr. President-elect, Madam Vice President-elect, I am honored by the trust you have placed in me to serve the American people during this critical time. I want to thank my amazing husband and our 3 wonderful sons for answering this call along with me. As all doctors and public servants know, these jobs ask a great deal not only of us, but of our families. The pandemic that brought me here today is one that struck America and the world more than 30 years ago, because my medical training happened to coincide with some of the most harrowing years of the HIV/AIDS crisis. As a medical student, I saw firsthand how the virus ravaged bodies and communities. Inside the hospital, I witnessed people lose strength and hope. While outside the hospital, I witnessed those same patients, mostly gay men and members of vulnerable communities, be stigmatized and marginalized by their nation and many of its leaders. A scientific breakthrough came in 1995 when the FDA approved the first AIDS cocktail, and we saw the first glimmers of hope. I've dedicated my career ever since to researching and treating infectious diseases and to ending the HIV/AIDS crisis for good. Now, a new virus is ravaging us. It's striking hardest once again at the most vulnerable, the marginalized, the underserved. Nearly 15 million Americans have been infected. Over 280 million loved ones are gone. The pain is accelerating. Our defenses have worn down. We are losing life and hope at an alarming rate. I never anticipated I would take on a role helping lead our national response, and government service was never part of my plan. But every doctor knows that when a patient is coding, your plans don't matter. You answer the code. And when the nation is coding, if you are called to serve, you serve. You run to take care of people, to stop the bleeding, to stabilize, to give them hope and a fighting chance to come back stronger. That's what doctors do. I'm honored to work with an administration that understands that leading with science is the only way to deliver breakthroughs, to deliver hope, and to bring our nation back to full strength. To the American people and to each and every one of you at the CDC, I promise to work with you to harness the power of American science, to fight this virus and prevent unnecessary illness and deaths so that we can all get back to our lives. Mr. President-elect, Madam Vice President-elect, I thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, Doctor.
The biggest stories the moment they happen from around the globe. Subscribe to Bloomberg Quicktake now for insight in an instant.